The moon. Looking very trippy tonight. So I was thinking though, you know how everybody, when they think of being on the moon and looking back on the earth, all the pictures depicted, animated, all the memes, video games, it'll always show them on the moon and looking back at the earth, and it's like they make the earth look so big, which I mean it is big. It's a big planet. It may not be as big as other planets, but size is a perspective. When you're standing on the moon, all the pictures you see is like fucking massive. Like, think about, look up being on the moon in Call of Duty Black Ops. Zombies on the moon looking at the earth. Or the meme where it shows the astronaut pointing a gun at the earth, and he'd be like, damn, has the earth always been this round? And then your partner raises his gun. You hear it click. It always has been. And you're like, what? And that's the end of your life. Or think about, the size of the fucking earth. As if you're looking at it from the moon, but think about reality. What it would really look like in real life. I would think, the moon tonight is about 60% full, visible. It's hard to get a good perspective, but you can see how big it looks, but it's not so full. I think the earth, if you're looking at the earth from the moon, it would look the same size as what the moon looks right now, because the distance isn't going to change. So if you was on the moon, the size of the earth, how bright it would be just a bit bigger than it would look than the moon from the moon. It's pretty trippy, ain't it? If you're on the moon, you're looking down. It would just be a blot. Think of the image that you know of Earth, and it would just be a little bit bigger, and it'd be just a little bit bigger than the moon is, from our perspective, looking at the moon up in the sky. Except it's even scarier, because when you're looking down at the moon compared to when you're looking down at it from Earth, you see, with the Earth, it's a lot more comforting. You're on the ground. You got fresh oxygen. You got the bugs and the crickets and the frogs, which you might think is annoying. But being on the moon, no oxygen, you got alternative oxygen, or, concealed oxygen. You're limitless, non-limitless. But it would be like being in a cave, except where the end game is, outside of the cave. You can see the other side. And it would be the most silent than you've ever heard silent. Because there's no sound on the moon. There's no fucking wind. No atmosphere. No crickets. No bugs making noise. Just the sound that you're making. Loud stumps. And you create sound just to be able to stay sane. With people talking on the microphone in your ears. But what if you was up there by yourself? Think about the loneliness. The constant thought of inevitable death. But you don't get 60 years like we do down here. 60 more years from where I'm at. I hope it's not another 10 years from that. Goddamn, could you imagine being 90 years old? Fuck that shit, bruh. Alzheimer's, dementia, which most of the planet of human beings will get memory loss of some sort. It slowly deletes. And if you got really bad dementia and forget how to hold a fucking fork, like what the fuck is that? That's a fucking nightmare, yo. If I accidentally pass away, you better not bring me back if I'm fucking 90. I swear to God, that should be a celebration. Not for y'all, but goddamn it for me.